Hey, what's going on, guys? Skullhead here, and today we've got another Firebase Z trailer to watch. And I was expecting them to do a trailer like this, and it's called Inside Firebase Z, and it's going to be the Treyarch devs basically talking to us about the map. I'm guessing narrative, sort of laying down the narrative, but I am very, very excited for this map, as I've said in my other videos. Before we get into this, could you please leave a like and try to get about 30 likes on this video? I think that's a pretty respective goal. And yeah, subscribe for more Firebase Z content, because the first night this comes out, tomorrow night, whenever it comes out, I am going to be grinding to get some videos out. Either grinding to figure out how to upgrade the Wonder Weapon, or just gameplay. You'll see my first playthrough. There's going to be a lot of content coming out, and plus there's going to be some other stuff that I'm going to be doing with the update tomorrow. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into this. Oh, I love this already. Ooh, oh my god.
Firebase Z is the map
insane.
That really lets us explore the character of Samantha Maxis to an extent that we never ever have before.
I'm really excited for that.
Introducing people to the Dark Aether storyline, which, you know, as I've said,
Craig,
only exists because of everything that had gone before, but it now has a whole new trajectory, and Firebase Z is the one that really makes it explode.
What I love about Firebase Z is that it's
studio creative director
experience.
Corky is he is the new Jason Blundell,
which is the facility where scientists and soldiers do experiments and mine the Dark Aether.
Ooh, it looks so
that's where the scientists
sweet
and do all their research.
It looks so good. Good to know the Pack-a-Punch was going to be in.
D Machina might not necessarily translate over to Firebase Z. The low-end level design of Outpost 25 calls back a little bit to Moon, in that you start in the village and then take a teleporter over to the outpost itself.
It's so
Once
cool.
you're at the outpost, there's
I love that.
A central area, a hub, if you will, that players can choose what path they want to go to. They can run around the outside of the map itself, on the outer edge.
You know, working on a zombies map is a very interesting experience. I've been working on zombies maps since Call of Duty World at War. A lot of the way we do the sound design for these maps is still kind of rooted in how we did it back then. It's very seat of your pants, wild and crazy. Let's try and make this stuff sound really cool, scary, creepy. Nothing's off the table when it comes to zombie sound design because of the world that they inhabit.
I'm in love with all these areas. There's a lot to break down in this trailer.
So Outpost 25 is an Omega outpost, and they're doing a lot of science experiments. There's a lot of different little things and mechanics that you can interact with. It'll be up to players to kind of discover how they work and how to make use of
I know my Treyarch devs. Defend the Ether. It looks like there's a bunch of objectives.
These assault rounds. It's a very different way of playing than you're used to. It follows more of like the holdout style of gameplay, but it's not so static. You still have to move around.
Artillery strike and napalm strike start to become key at the higher rounds, especially in the
it's like the Dragon
rounds,
Strike
just
a little
excellent
bit.
Crowd control on top of just being super epic. Standing at an elevated position, kind of looking down at the
map's
lines,
atmosphere is just insane.
Just bombarding the play space. It's awesome.
This map is gonna.
When we got together to try to brainstorm ideas for new enemies, you know, there's lots of different ideas that came about. You know, the one we kind of gravitated towards was this idea of the ambush style enemy.
Now the Mimic is tricky. This guy hides out as items, and as you approach
them,
transforms
that's
into this tentacle
really
beast
cool.
That grabs you, suck you in, bite you. Basically, if you see something sitting around and wonder why nobody picked it up, why is that awesome item still sitting there?
Wow.
The RAIK-84, or as we like to call it, the Ray-K, is based on an old Russian prototype wonder weapon that never saw the light of day. It's built using parts from an AK-74, married with experimental technology.
They fucking nailed this so far. I'm just the crafting tables look actually a little bit different. He's
When we
behind the
started
pack of
this
machine.
Dark Aether story, it was kind of daunting in some ways because a lot of us
I'm
have been working
so
on zombies since
excited.
the beginning, and that's where the excitement, particularly with this fresh start and the Dark Aether story, has been kind of reinvigorating for the team. I don't think I've ever felt as excited about post-launch seasons of content as I do this year. I think people are probably, when they get to the end of this, they're going to look back at what we've done and go, I did not see that coming.
Let's go, Craig! Let's go! Get me hyped! Run it back! Run it back! Oh my god! Oh, we're gonna silence this. Is there more? Okay, no, there's no. Okay, we're gonna silence this. Run it back. Just run it back. We're gonna play it. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna. Wow! Just wow! That's what I've been really thinking too. Craig nailed it right on the head. I was just playing D Machina last night and just thinking about, like, I really think whenever we look back on this season, we're gonna look at D Machina. Super simple, super like. It's a really simple intro map. Whereas with Firebase Z, look at how expansive and the amount of objectives on the map. They're really starting to go take the mode back into that direction that BO3 was sort of in, back in that direction of anything's possible, I guess. Is like, I think this is going to really blow the doors wide open on our story. There's so many things that I think are just going to just be essential and lay the groundwork for this map, for this story, for this, the future of zombies. I do not think this Dark Aether story is just going to be a one-game story either. I do truly see that this map really picking up everything and just make it go harder. Make zombies feel like Aether again. I think them really focusing on Sam in this map is just... it's going to be so cool. It's going to be so cool that just how this map looks like it's going to play. I have not been this excited for a zombies map in a long time. Like, D Machina, I was looking at it, I was thinking it looked cool. But this looks like how I imagine zombies to look. This looks like they really took their time and effort and put it in. I don't care what anybody says about reused assets, reused anything. The map looks really cool. Like, just look at that atmosphere. Oh, I'm just so excited. That's a PAP camera right there. They are not that, or they're just showing it as like a placeholder. I think that's more of a placeholder PAP camo. They usually have placeholder PAP camos in trailers and everything. Oh man. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm really, really impressed. I'm really shocked. I'm really, like, just wow. Treyarch, you really are bringing back the feel of excitement that I was feeling during Black Ops 3. I think this is our next Crovy, next DE, next Origins. I don't care what people say. The Ray K looks sick. I think this map in general is just going to be really, really cool. Let's go back to this.
It's kind of daunting in some ways because, a lot of us have been working on zombies since the beginning, and that's where the excitement, particularly with this fresh start and the Dark Aether story, has been kind of reinvigorating for the team. I don't think I've ever felt as excited about post-launch seasons of content as I do this year. I think people are probably, when they get to the end of this, they're going to look back at what we've done and go, I did not see that coming.
If any harm comes to her, I will kill you myself.
That's going to be it for me today, boys. Folks, everyone. Stick around for Firebase Z. I think it's going to be a banger. Anyways, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!